Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Officer Jamie Kizer with the Marshfield Police Department, and today I'm going to talk to you about the proper way to make a left and a right-hand turn. Right now you're probably asking yourself with a puzzled face, what does he mean? I know how to make a right and left-hand turn. Well, believe it or not, Wisconsin State Statute 346.31 tells us the proper way to make a right and left-hand turn, and I'm going to show you those examples right now. Here's a typical example of what we would call Central Avenue. We're all familiar with Central Avenue in Marshfield. It's a 4-lane highway with north and southbound lanes, and we'll say that this is 4th Street on the side. Let's say you're coming up to the intersection, this is your car, and you want to make a right-hand turn to go southbound onto Central Avenue. Well, state law requires us to turn into the nearest lane possible, which would mean this lane right here. And then you continue on your way, going southbound on Central Avenue. Now, simple enough, right? And Wisconsin State Statute also tells us the proper way to make a left-hand turn. So now, here's our vehicle. Sorry about the crude drawing. Now we want to turn left to go northbound onto Central Avenue. Again, state law requires us to make our turn into the nearest lane possible that governs our direction flow of traffic. So we are going to turn into this lane right here and continue on our way northbound on Central Avenue. Believe it or not, what we see a lot of times is we will have vehicles that will make the right-hand turn and they'll turn into this lane. That's not what we want. State law requires us to pick the nearest lane. And the other side of that coin is when we see people making a left-hand turn, they'll come all the way over into this lane. And that's not what we want either. State law requires us to make our turns in a specific way that I demonstrated before. That is the most basic way to remember what the state law requires us to do when making left and right-hand turns. And as always, be mindful of any signs that would either be posted or indicated on the pavement, which would govern the flow of traffic and the desired way for us to make our turn. And that is today's tip from the Marshfield Police Department. Thank you.